1, 2, 3, funk it.
How can we see water?
Suppity sup sup sup, my name is Coffeepic and welcome back to another Yap session. You're probably confused about the title of this video. Why Billie Eilish? Let me explain. I've wanted to make a video like this for a while. Why Billie Eilish? Well, each artist has their own sound. So, why is she my favorite out of so many? And that's what I want to talk about today. My name is Coffeepic, and I will be your yapper for today. Enjoy. As I mentioned before, each artist has their own unique sound. But first, let's look at the definition of an artist. A Google definition of the word artist. Artist, someone who creates paintings or drawings as a hobby, or someone who practices or performs any of the creative arts. Which is exactly what Billie does. An artist either gets popular or not. But how? Because they need to have something to serve to the table. And it's hard because you never know what the people like. So what is Billie's sound? Well, if you ask me, I would say diversity.
You wanna guess the color of my...
Now here's the thing with Billie. You never know what you're gonna get with her. Like a mystery box, you never know what you could get. And that's exciting to me. Like she could be singing about how miserable life is, and then singing about the color of someone's underwear with Charlie XCX. But that's so fun and exciting for me. I mean, a clear example is her most recent album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. The first song, Skinny, a gut-wrenching song about Billie's insecurities and anxieties about aging. And then you get Lunch, a song about eating a girl for lunch. The whole album was such a mix of different genres, messages, and just feelings. And the best part is, she makes it all feel so natural. Like it never seems forced or like she's trying too hard to be different. She just is. Some artists stick to one sound or one vibe, but Billie moves however she wants, and we just follow along. And somehow, it all works. That's what makes her so special. And that's why variety is one of the reasons.
I don't want it, and I don't.
A lot of artists in the industry make really good music, and of course good music is amazing, but in my opinion, what I really prefer more is realness. Music that's real, music you can relate to, and in my opinion, Billie is amazing with that. Unlike a lot of other artists, Billie makes music from her stories, her past experiences, her point of views, etc. But the best part about that is, so many people can relate, including me. It's like one big family. The clips you see online of the crowd singing along to her lyrics, screaming their lungs out, they aren't doing it for no reason. It's because they relate. There's something so beautiful about that. People of the same fandom in a room singing the music that we love and relate to. Let's take a look at this interview with her real quick.
have found her music, as the New York Times put it, sullen, depressive, death-haunted, among other adjectives.
I remember at the beginning there was all these labels and radio people that wouldn't play me because I was too sad and no one was going to relate to it. That was just funny to me because I was like, everybody has felt sad in their lives. And it's of course really important to promote happiness and loving yourself and stuff, but a lot of people don't love themselves.
The amount of times Billie has surprised me because some lyrics she has written is exactly how I feel. It's insane. And what she said is true. A lot of people absolutely hate themselves and feel miserable. If everyone made happy music, they wouldn't feel seen and heard, which is why I'm happy there's people like Billie to show people they aren't alone. She makes music that is real, and in my opinion, that's amazing.
For you.
You have to admit whether you like Billie or not. You have to admit she's a literal mastermind. She's got such a creative vision, it's amazing. In this section, you won't have to hear this robot voice. Instead, I want to showcase my favorite lyrics from her songs. This showcases how she and Phineas are absolute masters of it, because of the way they can think of these lyrics. So sit back and enjoy these brilliant lyrics and vocals.
And you know what? Am I acting my age now? Am I already on the way out? When I step off the stage, I'm a bird in a cage. I'm a dog in a dog pound. And you said I was your secret, and you didn't get to keep it. And the internet is hungry for the meanest kind of funny, and somebody's gotta feed it. You said you were scared, and so was I. In a standstill on the 5. Thought it was unusual, the early traffic. Usually I don't panic, I just wanted to be on time. When I saw the ambulances on the shoulder, I didn't even think of pulling over. I pieced it all together late that night. And I know you wouldn't know that even when it's time, you might not wanna go, but it's okay to cry, and it's alright to fall, but you are not alone. You are not
At the end of the day, there are so many artists out there, but something about Billie just stands out in a way that no one else does. She's not just insanely talented. She creates music that feels like a warm hug, like a safe space to exist in. No matter what I'm feeling, whether it's happiness, sadness, excitement, or even just nothing at all, her music is always there, like comfort I didn't even know I needed. But it's not just the music. Billie has always been so vocal about how much she loves, respects, and supports us. She's mentioned it so many times before, and you can feel that it's real. She doesn't treat her fans like numbers or just an audience. She treats us like people, like a community she's proud to be a part of. That connection means everything. When she talks about us, whether it's in interviews, at concerts, or even in random moments, you can see how much she genuinely cares. She understands what it's like to feel unheard, to struggle, to just exist in a world that doesn't always make sense. And instead of just making music for the sake of it, she puts her heart into everything, making sure we feel seen, understood, and never alone. I've loved her since I was a little girl, since 2019, when I first discovered her music. I remember the exact feeling I had when I heard her voice for the first time. It was different, it was new, but it felt familiar, like something I had been waiting for without even realizing it. And through all these years, that love has only grown stronger. No matter how much time passes, she remains the one artist who never fails to make me feel something real. Her music has been there for me through so many moments, good and bad. It's the kind of music that stays with you, that becomes a part of you in ways you don't even notice until you look back. There are songs of hers that instantly take me back to a specific time in my life, almost like a feeling frozen in sound. Whether it's a song that helped me through a rough time, or one that made me feel unstoppable, her music has been a constant presence, always there when I needed it. That's the power she has, not just as an artist, but as a person. So that's why Billie Eilish is my favorite artist.
Can't get over you, no matter